Okay, let's take a look at Rhythm A, Lecture 5A.1. So here is a pickup note of one beat, okay, one quarter note, and then we start into our first measure. First two beats we have a half note, last beat I have 2/8 notes. First two beats, quarter note and 2/8 notes, third beat is 2/8 notes. First two beats is 2 quarter notes, third beat is 2/8 notes. First two beats is a quarter note and a quarter rest, third beat is a 2/8 notes. First two beats are 2 quarter notes, third beat is 2/8 notes. Here I have 2/8 notes and a quarter note for my first two beats, and notice that I have to accent that first eighth note. The third beat is 2/8 notes. Next measure, first two beats I have quarter note and 2/8 notes, third beat I have 2/8 notes. And the next measure I have quarter note, quarter rest, and the third beat is 2/8 notes. Next measure, first two beats I have quarter note, quarter rest, third beat is 2/8 notes. Next measure, first two beats, quarter note, quarter rest, and then the third beat is a quarter note. Same thing here, quarter note, quarter rest, third beat is a quarter note. Quarter note, quarter rest, third beat this time is 2/8 notes. Next I have half note and then 2/8 notes. First two beats here is 2/8 notes and a quarter, and remember I have to accent the first of those 2/8 notes. And the third beat is 2/8 notes. First two beats here we have 2 quarter notes and 1 quarter note, and then the end is 2 quarter notes is my half note, and I shouldn't have that quarter rest there. That's a mistake on my part because this is a pickup measure at the beginning. So that third beat is actually here in the beginning of the exercise, so it should be left off of the end. Here's 96. Ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ta ti ti ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti ti ta 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 ti ti ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta 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 ta. So those accents might cause some challenge. Let's practice doing those. I'll start from the first line and go to the end of the first line and then go back. Ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ta ti ti ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta. Same thing. Ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ta ti ti ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta. One more time. Ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ta ti ti ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta. Okay, let's put the whole thing back together. Ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ta ti ti ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ti ti ta 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 ti ti ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta 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 ta. Rhythm B. I start again with a quarter note pickup, and then my first measure I have 2/8 notes plus a quarter note and then another quarter note. Here my first two beats I have 2/8 notes plus 2/8 notes, and then my third beat is a quarter note. Here my first two beats is a syncopation pattern, and then I have my third beat as a quarter note. Here my first two beats are 2 quarter notes, and my third beat is 2/8 notes. Here my first two beats is a quarter plus a quarter rest, and then my third beat is a quarter note. Now I have 2 eighth notes plus a quarter note, and then 2 more eighth notes. Here my first two beats are 2 eighth notes plus 2 eighth notes, and I have a quarter note. Here my first two beats is a syncopation, and then I have 2 eighth notes. Now I have 2 eighth notes plus a quarter note, and then 2 more eighth notes. Here I have a quarter note plus a quarter rest, and then 1 more quarter note. This second line now I have 2 eighth notes plus a quarter note, and then 1 more quarter note. Here I have 2 eighth notes plus 2 eighth notes, and then 1 more quarter note. Here I have a syncopation for the first two beats, and a quarter note for the third beat. Here also I have a syncopation for the first two beats, and then I have 2 eighth notes for the end. In this measure I have a quarter note and a quarter rest, and then I have 2 eighth notes. Here I have 2 eighth notes plus a quarter note, plus 1 more quarter note. And here I have a syncopation plus a quarter note, syncopation plus 2 eighth notes, 2 eighth notes plus 2 eighth notes, and then 2 more eighth notes. And then I have a quarter note and a quarter rest. And here I did it correctly. The last measure only has 2 beats because the third beat is the pickup to the beginning. Here we go, 138. Ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ta 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 ti ti ta ta ti ti ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti 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 ta ti ti ta ta ti ti ta ta ti 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 ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti 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 ta ti 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 ta ta ti ta ti ta ti ta ti 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 ta. All right, that was nice and quick. I want to go back and look at the syncopation parts. So there's syncopations all over this thing. I'd like to maybe drill the second line of this, okay, a couple of times without the metronome, nice and easy. Ti ti ta ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta. Okay, again. Ti ti ta ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta. One more time. Ti ti ta ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta, ti 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 ta ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta. Okay, I'm going to try and put it all together again. Ta ti ti ta ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta ti ta, ta ta ti ti ta. Ta ti ti ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta ti 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 ta, ti ti ta. Ta ti ti ta ta, ti 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 ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta. Ti 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 ta ta, ti ta ti ta, ti ta ti 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 ta. That might have been a little bit quick for you. Keep practicing it at a slower tempo and try to get it up to speed. Okay, it's going to take a few times practicing.